don't come near me. You know what I'm saying? Because it may not be me. It may be people around me that remember what you did. Don't come near me.
And that'll still be
Stay
a lawsuit
over there.
for you.
Exactly.
It won't be on the strength of me.
That's not what I just
It's
said.
a lawsuit.
Because you can't come.
I said that will be a lawsuit for you.
Understandable.
You are the leader. You keep sitting here talking this Brooklyn shit.
But it won't be. It won't be because he was the aggressor, and I've been trying to rectify this thing for years.
Yo, do you listen to the things people say when they sit here? That's the new trick.
Yeah, it is the new trick.
The new trick is I'm the aggressor. Now you do something. And the second you do, we go into court.
Yeah.
That's the new trick. Or I'm the aggressor. Do something. And now I'm gonna blow your brains out. Like, that's the trick, the aggressor trick.
Right.
The new tough guy shit is to not get on that. To avoid that.
Have you been through that?
Ooh, what? Yes. Yes, because people know or people believe me to be, because I'm very zen-like now. But people know me to fly off a handle or get erratic or raise a voice or shit like that. But nah, you gotta...
What do you do, yoga?
I do a lot to calm the insanity in my mind. But I mean, truth of the matter is, it's God, yo.
You think I'm joking?
It's God.
No, my son was
We
showing
too
me
blessed.
some yoga shit today. We're too blessed.
We too blessed, yo.
Right.
I mean, that's really, it sounds like some cliche one-liner shit, but we too blessed. I can't be mad at nobody. I can't want to fight nobody, hit nobody, shoot nobody. I can't be mad at a nigga that did something to me years ago. Like, I can't carry it. We got too much going on, yo. We got kids, there's money coming in a recession, is buying real estate, putting money up in retirement, 401, this fund, is learning about money now.
Right.
Where's their time to do the shit y'all talking about?
Right.
That's my thing. I'm not saying nothing wrong didn't happen, but where you at right this second, all of y'all, me too. We just don't have
time for it. Yeah.
Ain't no time for this. Ain't time for what niggas are saying on the internet.
Do you avoid that? And I look at things a little bit different. I feel like that a lot of times, even though it's not good to look backwards, because if you look backwards, you don't know where you're going. So if you can't walk forward if you look backwards. But sometimes I think that when I rectify things in my past or things that been on my shoulder, it lifts the weight up. I feel, because it subconsciously it bothered me. So that's why I said it to him. I know Math. Mm-hmm. I'm proud of his growth, but I know him. I know that he always have a stipulation. Like Math is a guy, he'll meet you by himself, he'll do it. There's always a stipulation with him based on principle and honor. To him, like what's honor, you got to do what's right. That's him, and stuff like that. So what I was asking him was like,
I agree.
Can you be like, you know what, that happened, then we got past that.
Well, clearly he might not be where you saying today, but that don't mean he won't get there.
I agree.
That don't mean
I'll leave it there. I think he would. I think once because I had to have something changed in my life for me to go back and say, yo, all right, I'll do that. I understand. It was back in the days, you know what I mean, and speak to people and even go and just get that weight off my shoulder. So when I ask him, because I know Math, or you speak to him privately in certain things, and because he overcame so much, that's one thing that's still lingering in the back. Of course, it's not like on him because he's moving forward, but I always wanted to ask him, like, would you ever go work that out? Bro, shit, it happened, cool. I don't gotta be in your way, you don't gotta be in my way. Just had the conversation.
Right.
I mean, that's what I always want, but
we all have a base foundation of morality.
Of course.
And mine might be different from yours. Yours might be different from his. His might be different from yours. But it's still grounded in the basis that I believe this is the right way to live. Mm-hmm. Right? So if I don't agree with what you're saying, it's not because I have some sort of negative intention or I'm still the old me. It's just certain things that I'm going to believe. And you having a son,
Two.
You having kids.
3.
You'll feel the same way. The things that you want for your kids, subconsciously, you want for yourself. And you wouldn't want to see somebody do something to your kids and just get away with it. You dig what I'm saying? Now, if it can be rectified, if someone came to me like, yo, I apologize for that wholeheartedly, cool. We could find that space. But if that's not being done, and you're still walking around almost bragging about this shit, then no, it's not gonna be like, I don't have to come looking for you.
Got it.
But stay away from me. Might be a little dangerous if you come in my space, and I'm not the aggressor. So just stay away from me. That's all. That's how I feel.
Respect.
Like even with the guys that was on this show, to see you maliciously put these numbers out there, to see you maliciously not tell people the reason why we're not on the show is because we violated our contracts. We tried to cut him out of a show.
Yeah, but that's your reason that they're not on the show. That's you.
No.
That's you saying that that's what they think.
So, I mean, they have an hour and
might have
45
a
minutes
whole-
of explaining this. And everything that they're saying is not the reason that they're not on the show.
I don't listen to what niggas say on camera and take that as niggas is on camera.
Right, because you believe there's a certain entertainment factor that people
Niggas is
play
on
up to.
camera.
Right,
I don't
right.
want to hear about none of that
Yeah,
camera
right.
shit. I'm just saying they might have a list of reasons why they feel like they did what they did that's different from what you're saying.
Right. I understand that. But at the end of the day, if this is my operation, just like your podcast is your operation, it's your baby. Your situation, it's your baby. Your situation, it's your baby.
That's why I like
These people are, they're coming, they're joining what you built. They're hopping on the ship that you already got the sails up and, you know what I mean? You're at the rudder, you're doing everything. They're joining these situations. I can't give you that type of authority over something
That's
that I've
ego,
been
man.
building.
You confused me.
No,
a
it's
little
not.
bit.
It's not
A lot-
ego.
a lot of
It's
ego.
not
Hey,
ego.
can I tell you why? I told you on the
yeah,
phone.
it's
I told you,
ego.
he asked for 100. I said, Matt, give him 30. Give him 30,000. I said, even I'm gonna pay him too, because you were just. I said, Matt, give him 30. Meet up with him, get the cameras and stuff. Because if you get a deal, a situation, I told you this. A lot of companies want the backlog of things. If he has the backlog of it, he's gonna work a deal out with. You have to go to him to get the back. You can't download it off of YouTube.
Right.
YouTube compresses the file.
Right.
This is just what was told to me when we want the backlog of all the episodes you did before,
Right.
and we're gonna that's what I told you. I said, man,
Right.
get in there, go talk to him, give him 30,000, get all your footage, all the raw, have it in your possession. You chose not to.
Yeah.
You said no. I said, man, and
I let my lawyer deal with that.
and you said that. You said that, but that's not how you said it. You said that I don't have to. I'm not giving into extortion.
Right.
That's what you said.
Would you, Joe? Would you?
I would. I instead of fighting somebody, I would. Me, I would, because I know.
Instead of fighting, but I never
I mean, 'cause
presented fighting as an
I'm talking about my
option.
temper. I'm talking about my temper. I'm
Yeah.
talking about if I'm able to get a situation, I'm not gonna, because a lot of situations I watched growing up in this industry, rest in peace, Stack Bundles, even some of his files, like the person that they don't want to pay, but when the bigger company comes, they're gonna ask for this big price that may make it not go through. So I was telling you, like, nip it in the bud if you can. If you can do a show and make 60 at the end of the month and say, look, I give you 15 and 15 the next month, squash it, get your stuff back. Why? Because you don't want to be in a war where, and I told you this, a situation where they do want the back, they do want the raw files. You can't download off of YouTube. You can't.
If it's a situation like that. But if it's not.
Maybe it's not, then you good.
If that option was only presented by me.
But why? Who wouldn't want their?
Hold on.
Who wouldn't want their
Hold on,
IP? Who wouldn't want?
Hold on. If that option was only presented by me because I was trying to feed the team, and that's what the team turned around and did, you screwed yourself.
But we still talking about hostage of footage. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. You don't care about that.
That's fine, bro.
I respect that,
I'll
okay.
let my lawyer deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You signed a contract saying all this intellectual property belongs to me. And you're gonna turn around and hit me with a price to try to get it. It doesn't make sense. You would be better off like giving it to me so I can give you something. There's no
But that's the
reason.
same thing I'm saying.
There's no reason for you to be holding something that belongs
that's the same
to me.
thing I'm saying, man.
You're doing something criminal, And I don't reward criminal behavior.
Man, if you could have went and had that meeting and worked out a price, you could have.
No, I couldn't have.
You chose not to.
I honestly couldn't have.
You didn't want to because you was angry.
Once you present me with an extortion situation,
no, say what it was.
I'm sorry. I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus.
There you go.
I'm not
Round
Jesus.
of applause for Math Hoffa.
I may be different from where I was, but I'm not Jesus. Once you present something to me that I feel like is criminal.
Ego.
And nah, it's not ego.
It is, man. You could have had that meeting.
Bro, he could be in jail for this shit.
You could have had that meeting,
He'll be
man.
in jail
You
for
called
this
me.
shit.
I said, man, go to him, talk to him.
I'm
Get
sorry.
everything.
A billionaire called me and told me he wanted to hang out that night. And I said, I'd rather do that.
True. Well, I like that. I don't agree, though.
That's a fact.
Yes, that was it.
Yes.
I know I heard about it. Congratulations. I don't
But-
agree.
I'm not saying the same thing. It's just in reverse. Because all he's saying is, you saying Matt should go and talk to him, and what Matt is saying, homie should just come and give it back, and then wait for him to do what he's going to do.
True.
So it's pretty much the same thing. It's just that you trying to tell Matt to be Jesus Christ and go jump on.
And I'm gonna let you know, I am not. I'm not Jesus.
Yo, man, I'm going to keep it real.
You're not Jesus.
I'm not.
Joe's definitely not Jesus.
Definitely. Definitely not.
And you're not Jesus. None of us are
This is not
Jesus.
Jesus. He just saying
None of
absorbing
us are
everything.
Jesus.
You gotta watch niggas like this. I don't like niggas.
There's certain
I'm
lines.
mad. The most I'm mad at is him the most.
There's certain
I don't
lines
like that quiet shit, absorbing shit.
Look.
Nah, f that talk.